You are following the Natasha Akpabio quarrel, right?
Yes.
What do you think?
It is not funny at all. I mean, it is still part of the dilemma. It's still part of the madness that we are going through in this country. I mean, how could a person like Akpabio be leader of the Senate? The Senate, even the Roman times, Senate. That's the highest political class. It's the Senate, the most respected political class. Akpabio should be in prison.
How?
In a decent society, Akpabio should be in prison. Many people like him should be in prison. I mean, go and read what the FCC has said about him, and they never closed the case. They just silenced the FCC. You know, when there's 44 billion, 90 billion, something billion, all charges against one man, and it has not been the charges have not been vacated. And you find him now, you know, going with excessive, what do you call it, people running after him, this siren blowing people. And he goes about, you know, shamelessly. He should be in prison. People like him should be in prison. He has no business being in government. He has no business being in charge of a country like Nigeria. And at the top, he's number 3 citizen, for God's sake. It makes you sad as a Nigerian, as somebody who has lived in this country for years, as somebody who has lived 88 decades in this country, to have a person like an Akpabio as president of the Senate.
Has he done well as the president of the Senate?
He has just been clowning. I can't point out what he has done, or what the Senate itself has done. I can't point out anything that they've done.
Is Natasha out to bring him down, or Akpabio is bringing himself down?
I don't know. It's because it's still part of the problem of this country. Akpabio has never been. Is a man on the ground. These are people. This ordinarily is a plebeian. Is somebody ordinarily is a nobody. People like him are people living on the mat, sleeping on the mat. But Nigerian situation, the hypocrisy, the servitude, you know, all these funny people saying rank and to him, there are people making him feel that he's on top of anywhere, and making Nigerians feel that he's on top of anywhere.
Senator Natasha has accused him of sexual harassment.
Yes. Nigeria has always been a joke. So when anything like somebody accuses somebody of sexual harassment and going there, it's all part of, it's extension of the joke. Nigeria is a joke. Nigeria is a joke. And when you are accused of something and you say you are the Senate president, you don't sit in judgment in a case that involves you. It's this extension of the joke. Natasha has a right to accuse somebody if she had grounds to accuse, and they should have listened to her rather than shut her down and do the needful, you know, ask people to interrogate, ask people to investigate, and if they found her to be frivolous, punish her, and if they found the other man guilty, punish him. But things don't work like that in Nigeria because it's not a normal country. It's a very abnormal country.
So many times that I'm thankful for the opportunity to perhaps explain it so that the idiots who have continued to assume that I have broken my word would be clear. I said if he won the presidency, I'll leave Nigeria on exile. So let me clear that up. For him to have won, the people would have had to have voted for him. We didn't vote for him. He stole the presidency. Yakubu and INEC sold him the presidency. The presidency is not an expression of the people's will. It is an expression of the debauchery of INEC and the height of our judicial corruption. He did not win the presidency. If I had left, I would have been sanitizing and deodorizing a skunk. If nothing else, I rise and fall by my word. And when I said that I will live on exile if this man won, it was so that people will know that I do not believe Nigerians to be depraved enough to be possessed of the idiocy to vote somebody like him into power. And they did not. Anybody who prefers to delude themselves can continue to delude themselves, but TINUBU knows, INEC knows, the judiciary knows, and so do a lot of Nigerians, that TINUBU did not win the presidency. He stole it. So I'm not leaving because he did not win. It's that simple. That I'm still here is in rebuke of him. It actually cost me a lot more to stay here. It's not just the multiple level of danger that I face on a daily basis by remaining in Nigeria. Because if they will be planning my murder 3 years ago when they were not in power, one of his goons in Lagos State was the one sat at the head of the plot to kill me. They are the ones in power now. Ordinarily, I should run now. But I'm here. I am here because he did not win. He knows it. And every man and his dog in Lagos State knows it. He was beaten resoundingly in Lagos on the 25th of February. He couldn't even make 15% in Lagos. Segun Agbaje, the INEC commissioner in Lagos State, cannot produce the form EC8A for Lagos State up till today. I was the person who was charged by the OB legal team to collect the election material from INEC. He could not, up until today, INEC in Lagos State cannot give us the form EC8A, which is the polling unit level result. Because they know he lost. He lost woefully. He was thoroughly rejected across the length and breadth of the state that he has held hostage. For 24 years as at that time, he lost. So how much more the other parts of Nigeria? Let them continue fooling themselves. He has snatched it, grabbed it, but he can't run with it. And that's why we are all in the mess that we are in today. So yeah, if he had won, if Nigerians had been foolish enough to have voted for him, I would have left. It wouldn't be because of him. It would be out of protest that I could be stuck with such evil people who would have found the grace to vote for somebody like him. But as I have said, they did not vote for him. They rejected him. He has forced himself on us. And we can't do much about that. But I'm not going to legitimize.
After the Fulani attack man and tried to do defense in the process, the Fulani lost his life. They took the matter to court. Look at the Supreme Court judgment that Mr. Justice should be sentenced to death. So what that says that even what Erufai is saying is a minor. Is minor compared to what these people are doing. And this kind of body language is what put us where we are today. You see his father. You see what his father did when he was a governor. Don't forget that it is because of this killing Christians that he was deprived under TINUBU government that he cannot be a minister because his hands is clean, it stains. So what are we saying in essence? So father like sons, he have learned what from his father. To thank God that you say you have the screenshot, he will post it. If only he has made this kind of statement, if Nigeria will have been a country, a country that with rule of law, a good country, he will have been arrested by now. You to give this young man is an Igbo man that said this thing, he will not be arrested. That's why we said the Igbos have been marginalized in Nigeria. If Igbo man speak this kind of language, before you know DSS will come for him. But it is Erufai now that make the statement. Who is DSS? Is Rufai? Who is Army? Who is this? All of them, they are like, they cannot go for him. That's why you see Mazen the Kano is fighting seriously to pull his people out of this country because this country don't belong to them. They have been sidelined. You now look at it, the country belongs to the Yorubas and the Fulani. The Fulani are first class, Yoruba are the second class. The Igbos are not even seen top class. They consider Hausa before the Igbos. So why now the essence of staying? Igbos are the original people who fought for the freedom of this country. Go and read history. They are the ones that fought the British to make sure Nigeria get their freedom. But because of maybe they feel intimidated, they don't like intimidation. I'm not an Igbo man, but Igbo man don't like intimidation. Igbo man don't like you cheating on their rights. When the British came, they felt that they can use Igbos to play with Igbo, messing up with their women according to the history. And the Igbos look at it into their eye. You can't do that. You can't come and destroy our culture. We don't take it from you. And they felt that they push over to the north. They do all this in the north. The British do it without anybody quarreling them. It's not to sleep with women. They do whatever they like. I say, no, we can make use of this people. And that's why you see today, the power has been handed over to the Fulani who contribute nothing to this country. And they keep destroying the country. That's why we are saying that this country is overdue. Split this country, divide this country, let everybody go in their own separate way. This is no longer a country where people are smiling and suffering. According to late fella, Even Nigeria has not getting to this extent where Fela keep shouting that Nigeria. If Fela were to be alive now, what song do you think Fela will release? That's what we're saying. And this country is overdue. Let these Fulani people go there. I don't forget that when former Buhari was he said that the Fulani that are busy killing are not Nigeria Fulani. The question is that if they are not Fulani, why can't you stop them? Even when they arrest them, did Buhari allow anybody to arrest them before you call a took of an eye? They would release them. So what are we saying in essence? The Fulani have said that this country belongs to them, and that's why they say anything they go scot free. Look at under Buhari government. Gumi was virtually say anything he liked. DSF will not call him. They will not call him for that. To the extent that he said that they should how will you put it? The way they do to Nigeria data where lately Radua amnesty, they should give amnesty to Boko Haram. They should give amnesty to terrorists. That's what Gumi was fighting for during Buhari government. What does that say? These people now believe that they hold the country. These people believe that the country belongs to them. And why are they not contributing anything? Take Lagos State and Rivers State out of Nigeria. Take Nigeria Delta that is producing oil out of Nigeria. Nigeria is nothing. Because as I speak to you, laziness has become the order of the day. In the north, where we know them for food before, because of the oil, none of them is going to the farm. As I speak to you, Boko Haram don't allow anyone to go to the farm anymore. They have used Boko Haram to destroy their region. Because of the hatred they have against Jonathan. I can say, let me tell you that they have frustrated the arrest of Tibo guys during 2015 with the help of Obama, just to make sure they bring the government of Buhari, Jonathan down. Today, look at the reverse as if the case. That's why I said TINUBU have not seen anything, because they have constituted this thing. They use this thing to come to power, and today they are still the same thing. So for me, Erufai son knows that if he says nothing will happen, and nothing will happen. Watch from now to next month, from now to the next 2 months, nobody will call him to question him for this kind of statement. The answer is, has your father killed Christians when he was a governor or not? He should answer that question.
Like you said, people like Erufai, do you think that in a normal country they'll be working scot-free? Especially we can't say that his son just made now. Do you think that if they just a country, or if he were to be an Igbo man, that he will not have been arrested? What do you think? After you now, he will be arrested.
If Erufai will be an Igbo man, they dare not dare look at the audacity Erufai have now. He's declaring and go to SDP. He want to tell TINUBU, he's really sure that against TINUBU that in contest with TINUBU nothing will happen. Nothing will happen, and TINUBU cannot even use anything against him because he knows people that are backing him up, the northern people. If Igbo man try this thing, the Igbo man will be EFCC. You have heard that EFCC. What happened to Rochas? What happened to Rochas? Rochas was running. I stayed in the north. I invested in the north. After when they hit him, are you hearing of Rochas today? All the most prominent people that raise their head to fight, where are they today? They will go after them. If we are to be Igbo man that is this Erufai, that they come out of APC, that say he want to run for 2027, by now EFCC will have been calling him because he has a color. There's not how you say a governor in Nigeria will rule for 8 years, he will not have corruption charges. But today, have you ever heard anything? He's saying I talk to TINUBU the way he likes. When Buhari was there, do you see any Yoruba man that have the audacity to talk to Buhari anyhow? The answer is no. If not only Akeredolu, may he so rest in peace, that stood, that was the only governor of Yoruba that stood, that said, Fulani men cannot be coming to kill our people, and we fold our hands, because your people, Buhari was the president, and organize Amoteku to withstand the Fulani headmen. That's why Buhari did not allow Amoteku to bear arms. He said no. But other security agents in the north, they are bearing arms. So what also to tell you that the Yoruba eyes, everybody has to open, that there's nothing like Nigeria. Thanks for Dudua.
Are all errand boys of Erufai, Abba Kyari, Muhammad Buhari, Ahmad Bache, all the Fulani oligarchs in the north. They are their masters of the southeastern governors.
But are you not afraid? They are starting to build some mosque in the east. Are you not afraid that with this Islamization that is coming to the eastern part of Nigeria,
the process is going on?
What do you think?
The Islamization process has started already, which is why you see how many people that were disallowed at the axis of Igbo North. Igbo North is Enugu State and Ebonyi State. Since December till now, more than 50 people were neutralized, killed or demised by the Fulani and bandits, kidnappers. And that is the Islamization process that we have been happening and drumming about, being abated, assisted, and how do I put it, aided by Nigerian military and the police. How do I mean? The police are helping in the sense that anytime the headers are clashing with Eastern Security Network, Nigerian police will side headers, protecting headers, disallowing ESN. This is not allegation, it's my own state and region. They will turn against the Igbo security outfit that is protecting Igbo land. They would rather kill the whole ESN officers so that Fulani headers will have upper hand over those communities that are located in the farmland. You can see what's happening in the Boy State. That farmland is full of houses, slums, thatched houses. That's where farmers, they cultivate, they sleep there, they eat and drink there. On going home, after going home, the days they go to home, they go home is just on Saturdays. Rest, go church. On Monday they embark on their journey to the farmland. And Fulani has infiltrated that place, captured that place and killed the whole farmers. Simply because the governors, the politicians we have in the southeast are using our blood, our health to play politics with Fulani hegemony.
Are you afraid that Islamization of the southeastern part of Nigeria is real?
The Islamization of southeastern Nigeria, if you ask me, I will tell you that it has not been realized already, it has not been actualized. It's on course, like I said, because I know that many things at least is going to happen when Nnamdi Kanu comes out. I say have hope that things that is above Nigeria is going to happen to Nigeria very soon. When Samuel Ekpa will be freed, we will actually find out that those that are betting, assisting and aiding Fulani headers terrorism in the southeast, they are going to match them. I mean Biafra forces, fire to fire, money for money, blood for blood and blood for blood. Samuel Ekpa is coming, I believe Samuel Ekpa. The reason why Islamization process is just crawling, proliferating gradually across southeastern region of Nigeria is because of the roles of our governors who are Fulani errand boys, and again the role of the military forces in Nigeria. They are against the ESN because the ESN can match any terrorist group, bandit to Fulani headers to Boko Haram. ESN, they are very competent, and the military forces of this country called Nigeria, they are all jealous of the ESN.
But the ESN, they were not recognized by the Igbo governors. Igbo governors will recognize them. Instead, they formed something they call them Ibubiagu, like they are more.
Where is the Bago and Agune Chemba and Udogachi? When the Fulani headers attack Ebonyi State and raise off with fire many houses, killing over 20 Ebonyi State farmers. Where is Udogachi? Where is the Bago initiated by the governors? Where is Agune Chemba, initiated, formed by Charles Soludo, governor of Anambra State? Where are they? Nothing. They are nowhere to be found because those are errand of Fulani boys, the errand boys of the Fulanis. I mean Charles Soludo. Yes, all of them. They are Fulani boys, and they can't allow real security outfits, Biafran people, Igbo people endorsed to protect our forests, to be our forest guards. No, they would rather turn against them, come in terms of police, using police and military officers to at least be fighting this ESN and the rest of Igbo security outfits in the bush. The governor of southeastern Nigeria, that the problem that region has today, right from onset, ranging from the time of Sisi Ono of Enugu. Sisi Ono of Enugu was forcefully made to win election of 1983 by Chagare and his Fulani cronies in the north, and actually that was short-lived by the then military junta that struck in the eve of 1983, December 31st, and took over Chagare regime. A Fulani motivated governor would have been the governor of the former Anambra State when we were together with Enugu and Ebonyi as a single state. But that administration of Sisi was short-lived by Buhari coup d'etat that removed Alhaji Shehu Shagari.
There is this line of thought, we are closing now. There is a line of thought we say that that the all Igbo politicians who have always favored the government, they have always been used and dumped. They give an example of Dizani Alisi Madueke under Jonathan. They give an example of this man, former CBN under Muhammadu Buhari, that every time the Igbos always take the fall. Now finally, the biggest mosque they are building in the eastern part of Nigeria, for which benefit to which benefit? We are closing.
So let me tell you, that's a good one. And as you said that Nigerian government.